Welcome back to KK Autos. Today, we've got something exciting lined up. A full detailed review of the all-new BYD Tang 2026, a vehicle that's been making waves in the EV and plug-in hybrid SUV segments. The Tang is back with bold upgrades, fresh tech, and a design language that makes it stand out in an increasingly competitive market. Whether you're considering an electric family hauler or just curious about how BYD is redefining performance and luxury at an accessible price, you're in for a treat. Let's begin with the first impression, the design. At first glance, the 2026 BYD Tang looks sleeker, more aggressive, and unmistakably modern. The front fascia has been sharpened, featuring a slimmer LED headlight design that integrates seamlessly with the flowing DRLs, the signature Dragon. Face grille has been reworked, less bulky than previous iterations, but still muscular, commanding. Presence without overdoing it, you'll notice how the lines flow from the hood into the shoulder creases, giving the SUV a dynamic, forward-moving look even while parked. The lower front bumper gets a bit more sculpting, with sportier air intakes and more chrome detailing, depending on the trim you go for. Moving along to the side, BYD has added more definition to the body, with pronounced wheel arches that house either 20-inch or the optional 22-inch alloys. The side profile maintains the three-row SUV proportions but adds a floating roof effect with the blacked-out deep blurs. Chrome window surrounds and flush door handles help emphasize the premium ambitions of this SUV. Roof rails are standard, and they're not just aesthetic, they're rated for actual utility, making the Tang a capable companion for road trips and active lifestyles. At the rear, the 2026 Tang continues to impress. The full-width LED light bar is now slimmer and extends beyond the tailgate slightly. Adding visual width, the BYD logo sits proudly at the center, and beneath it, a more sculpted tailgate design that now integrates a subtle spoiler. The rear bumper has also been reworked with contrasting textures and faux diffuser elements, adding a sporty vibe without going overboard. It's clear that BYD has gone the extra mile to ensure the Tang appeals to both tech enthusiasts and families who want style without sacrificing practicality. Inside is where the Tang really pulls ahead of many of its rivals. Step in and you're immediately greeted by an environment that feels more European than you'd expect from a Chinese automaker. The cabin materials have taken a big leap forward in both quality and feel. You're surrounded by soft-touch surfaces, vegan leather upholstery, contrast stitching, and brushed metal or wood accents, depending on the trim. The panoramic sunroof now comes standard on most variants, flooding the cabin with light and making it feel even more spacious than it already is. At the center of the dashboard is BYD's signature rotating touchscreen, a 15.6-inch unit that can shift between portrait and landscape modes with the press of a button. The UI has been improved for 2026 with smoother animations, better voice recognition, and wireless support for both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. A new 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster sits behind the steering wheel, offering crisp readouts and customizable displays depending on your driving mode. Passenger comfort is also high on the agenda. Both the front and second row seats are heated and ventilated on higher trims. With the driver getting a massage function in the flagship model, the second row slides and reclines for better comfort and access to the third row, which now offers more legroom and improved cushioning, while the third row is still best suited for children or occasional adult use. It's usable, and far from an afterthought, cabin practicality remains strong, with ample storage throughout, from large door bins to a deep center console. The cargo space with all rows up is adequate, and folding the third and second rows down reveals a flat-load floor and class-leading storage. Capacity more than enough for family road trips or bulk grocery runs. But let's talk performance, because BYD has clearly not held back here. The 2026 Tang comes in both fully electric and plug-in hybrid versions. The EV model features a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup producing 517 horsepower and 700 Newton-meters of torque. That's good for a 0 to 100 kilometers per hour sprint in just 4.3 seconds, astonishing for a vehicle of this size. The Blade battery, a BYD innovation, is now improved with higher energy density and better thermal efficiency. You get up to 620 kilometers. of range on the CLTC cycle, which translates to about 500 kilometers in real-world mixed driving conditions. Charging has also been upgraded. You now get 230 kilowatts DC fast charging capability, which means 30% to 80% in about 25 minutes, making driving more convenient than ever. There's also V2L vehicle-to-load support, allowing you to power external devices or even your home in emergencies. If you prefer the flexibility of a plug-in hybrid, the 2026 Temps DMP version is still available. This setup combines a 1.5-liter turbocharged petrol engine with 2 electric motors for a combined output of 586 horsepower. Electric-only range is now over 200 kilometers, making it practical for daily commutes without ever needing the engine. The transitions between electric and hybrid mode are seamless, and the regenerative braking has been refined to feel more natural. The ride quality is where the Temps makes a mature leap. The suspension is now electronically controlled, adjusting in real time based on road conditions. It's comfortable without feeling floaty, and there's enough firmness to keep body roll in check through corners. Road and wind noise are well contained, thanks to double-glazed windows and improved insulation. Materials throughout the cabin, BYD's safety suite, called D-Pilot, has also received a major overhaul. You get adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and a new 360-degree camera system. With 3D visualization, the Temps now also supports OTA updates for its driver assistance systems, meaning the vehicle can get smarter over time. And now, the part that surprises most people, the price. The 2026 BYD Temps starts at around $45,000 for the base plug-in hybrid model and goes up to $60,000 for the top-tier electric AWD variant. Considering the level of performance, luxury, and technology you're getting, it significantly undercuts European and even some Korean competitors by thousands of dollars. That pricing makes it not just a value proposition, but a serious alternative to well-established names in the segment. To wrap things up, the BYD Tang 2026 feels like the SUV that BYD has always promised, not just a good value for money, but a genuinely desirable, high-performance, tech-rich vehicle. Whether you're eyeing a luxury family car or your first electric SUV, this one deserves your attention. If you enjoyed this in-depth review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more reviews from KK Autos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.